MCC 28 and Season 2 of Minecraft Championships has come to a close after 2 years of incredible events. But who turned out to be the best of the best this time around? These are the top 10 players of MCC 28. But before we begin, let me know who's your standout player in this event in the comments section below. And whilst you're down there, make sure to subscribe. Every subscriber means the world to me as a small channel on the rise, so please consider doing so if you enjoy. Anyway, enough messing around. Let's start with 10th place, Filzer. This was a superb event from Filzer, who's honestly been a very underrated player in 2022, getting so much better overall, perhaps matching or going beyond his Season 1 level. This tournament really showcased this as he led the Pink Parrots after Tapel's unfortunate disconnection, scoring highly in Rocket Speed Rush, Ace Race and Snows of Time, as well as being an absolute killing machine in Battlebox that helped him get 10th place individually with a score of 2,350 points, despite his team getting 8th, which is just incredible. But before we continue, I have to shout out Rambo as well, who finished 11th and continued the 3rd place curse, which is just insane. 9th place, Pizza Hut. Talking about insane, Pizza Hut somehow managed to get 9th place on a 9th place team, with the Cerulean Candy Canes unfortunately massively struggling this event, only just getting over 10,000 points. Even so, Pete somehow still managed to get within the top 10 individually after superb performances in Rocket Speed Rush, Parkour Warrior and Ace Race, where he got 4th in all of them, which is kinda crazy. He may have struggled in later rounds, including getting locked in on Snows of Time, but it just shows how wonderful he still is as he brings home a score of 2,383 points. 8th place, CaptainSparklez. If it wasn't the case before, we can officially say the curse is over, as Sparklez wins his 2nd event alongside Punz, Solidarity and Sneeg also winning their 2nd events. This team was honestly so consistent, with them all finishing in incredibly strong positions, with Sparklez himself finishing high up in Battlebox, Grid Runners and finally Meltdown. Now he's picked up win number 2 though, it's upwards and onwards for the captain, as he continues to be an absolute king of the event, with a score of 2,413 points. 7th place, Tubbo. Wow, this is kind of insane, as Tubbo somehow managed to place within the top 10 despite being called last second into the event. He's another player like Phil and the captain that just seems to be getting better and better, with this being his first canon top 10 finish since his victory 10 MCCs ago, after he superbly matched Antfrost throughout the event, really pushing up Purple and working well as a team, especially in Sky Battle, Rocket Speed Rush and Parkour Warrior, which altogether helped Tubbo on his way to 2,716 points, only 7 points behind 6th place, Punz. Another one of our incredible winners from this event, Punz wins yet again at Christmas time, with end of season tournaments apparently being the exact thing he needs to win, as he led his team to a superb victory, with them not losing a single dodgeball round, although granted that just might be Jack Manifold's curse. Even so, Punz can be proud of his performance this event, performing well in Snows of Time, Battlebox and Grid Runners, as well as a 1st place finish in Meltdown, despite a super funny 3rd round mess up, which all contributed to an overall score of 2,723 points, which was also only 9 points behind 5th place, TommyInnit. What a tournament from our child turned man, as Tommy's life only gets better and better. First a girlfriend, then Sadly, Tommy's fantastic team just missed out on victory with a very sad dodgeball against our last competitor, Punz's terrific turkeys. But Even so, it has to be said that Tommy was insane this event, getting strong performances in pretty much every game, really showing off his brilliant skill and showing us all just how good he is, as he accumulates an impressive score of 2,732 points. However, before we get to the insane top 4, if you haven't already, please subscribe. It truly means the world to me as a small channel. I really would appreciate it if you did. But anyway, let's head on to 4th place, Antfrost. Another superb performance from Antfrost this event makes the case for him being an S tier stronger and stronger, as he brought weeks and weeks of practice into this event, with his team unfortunately not reaching the peak of Dodgeball, but doing pretty well overall, with Antfrost along with Tubbo being standouts. His brilliance in leadership along with wonderful skill allowed him to excel in games such as Parkour Warrior, Ace Race, and of course a dominating Sky Battle performance, coming first place with an amazing 12 kills, which contributed to a score of 2,856 points. 3rd place, JoJo Solos. Usually a score of over 3,000 gets you into the top 2, maybe even a first. But this tournament had so many incredible performances that all our top 3 have made it. And that starts with the absolutely wonderful JoJo Solos, who captained her team to 3rd place, just missing out on Dodgeball due to, of course, Brambu's curse. But don't let that take away from her wonderful performances in every game. I mean, let's make it clear, this top 3 was something completely different, which is why JoJo's insane score of 3,054 points doesn't net her the top spot. 2nd place, Purpled. Again, I can't express how a score of 3,632 points shouldn't only place you as the very best, but the very best by some margin. For context, Purple's first place in MCC 26 was only 3,429 points, which was 300 more than Fruit in 2nd place. So the fact that despite his dominance in Rocket Spleef Rush, Parkour Warrior, Ace Race, Battlebox and Snowzer Time, he still only comes 2nd is insane. But somehow he's just out of touch of 1st place, the one and only Illumina. Look, he may have missed out on the win in the end, but this event should never be forgotten for just how insane Illumina was, getting his highest score ever in a canon event with 3,960 points, after destroying every single game and every competitor that stood in his way. I could talk for hours about his terrific performances in Parkour Warrior, Battlebox, Meltdown and so on, but literally he was in the top 5 for every single game, so it might even be impossible. He's truly proven himself to be the king of MCC. But with that being said, we now reach the end of the video and of Season 2, which can only mean I've got a top 100 list to make. So thank you very much for watching, please like and subscribe, and of course, peace.